Hi, this is Maria. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're making a lovely thank you card using timeless arrangements and the dies that go with it. I love this stamp set. It's so versatile. We're going to be using thank you out of this, and we're going to be cutting out a little rectangle out of the dies that come with this bundle. So many detailed dies. So this is this one. I've already cut it out for you. But can you see it's got all these little, come on autofocus, there we go. It's got little dots and X's and it makes that so pretty. So I've already cut this out just to save time. Let's get started. All right, here are our measurements so we can get started. We've got a card base, which is a standard 8.5 by 11, cut in half, scored in half to give us a 4 1/4 by 5.5 card base. This is designer series paper. First is a daisy, designer series paper. So this first layer is 4 1/4 by 5.5 to cover the entire base. This is 4 by 4 and it will go here roughly so. And we're going to show you how to cut a ribbon and a scrap of white, which was how we cut this out. All right, let's get the notes out of the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's do our stamping first. Let me grab a block and we're going to use thank you. Let's see. And we're going to use crushed curry because that beautiful yellow in the flower. And we're going to go right on the side here. Beautiful. Okay. That's it for the stamping. Let's go ahead and put this together. I'm going to just use liquid glue today to put these two pieces together. And we will center this. Leave a little gap across the top and the sides. I love how liquid glue just lets me move things just a little bit if I need to. Beautiful. And then this will go on glued onto here, but before we do that I want to put the ribbon across here and attach to the back, so don't glue this down yet. Let's go ahead and show you how to make this ribbon. Now you can do just a bow and do something like this, okay, but I want to show you how to make a ribbon with the ribbon attached to go around the edges. So let me show you how to do that. I'm going to use a handy dandy little tool here. I got this at the dollar store. It's just a little brush, a little comb, and it is roughly 2 1/4 the teeth by 2 1/4, roughly. Okay. This little hair comb, I'm going to put it in here just so we can see what I'm doing, and we're going to come close. All right, I'm going to take some burlap ribbon right on the spool. I'm not going to cut it. My cut end is on the left, the other side is still attached. We're going to go behind the teeth, pick a spot wherever, however big you want this bow to be. You're going to go in, out through the center, and back in, and then back out through the center. Okay, that's a standard 1 loop bow, 1 loop on each side. Make sure you've got the same number of teeth counted on each side so that your bow is even. I'm going to make a 2 loop bow, so we're just going to repeat that. In through the center and out through the center. This is why I like this particular comb, because it's got nice long teeth. It gives me room to move. Okay, you want to snug it up but not too tight, and then take your cut end and crisscross from behind across this one. We're going to go right down the front and through the back. Okay, we're going to pull that right through the back. It's hard when you can't see what you're doing. It's away from me. Okay, so now this is the front of your bow, okay? And we're going to turn it so we can see the back. Now, the side of your ribbon that's still attached to your spool, I'm going to make a loop there. And the piece that's cut, we're going to go around, up, around, and through the loop and pull to the right. Don't pull tight yet because we need to look at the front. Look at your front, arrange your little bow how you would like it, because that's going to be your front. And then when you're happy with it, go ahead and pull tight. And take it off the teeth. And there we have an attached bow attached to your ribbon here. And isn't that so cute? So we've got a 2-layer bow. Now you can cut it here to make one of these. Okay, cut the legs and make one of these freestanding bows, but I want an attached bow. So we're going to get back over here. And I left it attached on the spool on purpose so that I could play with it and see how big I wanted it to be. It's roughly 12 inches, but let's see. I'm gonna like that, and then I want this thank you to go right under the bow like that. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I have about a 1/2 inch on each side so that it'll attach on the other side of the card. I'm going to cut right about there, and then we're going to glue this on the back side. Doesn't have to be perfect because that is all going to be glued down here in just a second. So on the front, let's go ahead and position this bow roughly where I want it, and then the glue will catch on the back side. Just hold it in place and around on this side. You gotta hold it just a minute because that glue takes just a few minutes to set. And make sure you're happy with the placement before you glue the rest of this down. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That just took a few seconds to glue this down. And now we're going to glue the rest of this on my own screen. We're going to glue the rest of this down. Right onto the card front. Beautiful. Isn't that so pretty? I love the attached bows. Okay, and then the little tag will go right in here. And we'll put that down with glue as well. Beautiful. And we can attach little rhinestones because you have to have a little bling. And these match the Berry Burst. This is Berry Burst back here. They match the coloring so well. And if you find this is too loosey-goosey for you, you can add a little bead of glue underneath here, just a tiny bit. And that will keep it down. And that is it. Beautiful, thank you. And we learned how to make an attached ribbon bow. I hope you liked this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you are notified when I post a new video. Thanks for watching.